Hello and welcome to another Smoking on a Sunday. Today it's just the boys, so we're gonna do a little bit of what we call surf and turf. Now surf and turf in this case is a little bit different than what you would normally think of. We're gonna go ahead and try to do a lobster tail today, a piece of salmon, and this ground chunk we're actually gonna turn into meatballs. We're gonna smoke all three. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna soak the bread, Jace. So what I need you to do is help me. Grab this piece of bread here, maybe half a piece of bread, and try to break it up into real small crumbs and put it right here in this bowl. Okay, so the next thing I need you to do is put this little shot glass of milk. Buttermilk would be preferred, but we don't have it today. Pour that right in there. Let that bread sit for about 5 or 10 minutes, and while we're doing that, we're gonna go to our next mixture. So we have some garlic powder. We have some onion powder. Jace, could you grab those for us, please? Garlic powder, onion powder in the bowl. Just a dab. Whoa, that's plenty. Okay, and some garlic powder. There you go. A little bit more than that, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, and then this is the secret ingredient. Yep, a little bit of the chipotle. That's plenty, that's plenty, that's plenty, that's plenty, thank you. All right, now get a little bit of squirt of your favorite barbecue sauce. Not a lot, just a little squirt of your favorite barbecue sauce. A little bit more. All right, that's good. All right, now what I want you to do is grab that meat, the meat, and then throw it in there like a baseball. So we've put a little bit of salt and pepper in the meat mixture, and we've let our bread sit for about 5 minutes or so. Let's let everyone see that. So Jace, could you please put the bread mixture into the meat mixture? Go ahead and use your hands. Okay, so as you can see right here, we've actually taken the meat mixture after it's been mixed with the bread mixture, and we've turned it into a cylinder. So a little bit of a secret here. If you put it into a cylinder like this, you can actually come back and you can cut about an inch or so meatballs, and they actually turn out pretty nicely this way. It's kind of a nice way to get some evenness in the way you cut it and the way you actually create it. So it now looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 meatballs. All right, now we're moving on to the salmon. Simple salt and pepper, a little bit of brown sugar, secret ingredient, secret ingredient. Jace, you want to put one more spoonful in there?
Can I have a bite to eat?
Well, that's the best part, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. And then we're gonna put some lemon zest and one more secret ingredient. We'll come back and show you that part. All right, after the lemon zest, the next secret ingredient, Jace, what is that you're pouring in there? Why don't you go ahead and mix it up? The next secret ingredient is your favorite whiskey or bourbon, whatever. We're gonna use Woodford Reserve here today. Thank you, Mr. Phil Best.
Wait.
Okay, here we are back. This is the muddy mixture. This is the muddy mixture that I was talking about earlier. We simply just take the piece of salmon, put it in your favorite baking dish, and then what we want to do here is lightly pour this mixture right on top, and then make sure it's nice and worked into the salmon. And Jace is off to play basketball. Work this into the salmon like this, let it sit in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then you're ready to smoke. We've got the meatballs ready to go, the salmon ready to go. Both have marinated for about an hour in the refrigerator. We're soaking the corn, we're soaking the wood chips. We've got a nice fire going on the grill. What we're gonna use to put the meatballs on is this rack, just a simple wire rack. Okay, so we've got the meatballs and the salmon on the grill. We've got the wood chips in, we got a nice fire going. We're still gonna soak the corn. We'll put those on a little bit longer. Off we go. This is what makes days like this today beautiful. 75 degrees out. We got the grill smoking. We're getting right up to that 225, 250 mark. Jace is over next door playing with his buddies, hanging out, doing little waterworks. And we've got a ferocious lion sitting in the middle of our yard. Smoking on Sundays. Never, ever got better than this. All right, it's time to check on this bad boy. We got about 45 minutes in. There's a nice glaze on the meatballs. There's a nice glaze on the salmon. We got those corns going. And when you're done, this is what it looks like. And just to top it off, we went ahead and did a lobster tail too.